Oh dear. Hey everybody, the Reeswirl here, and welcome to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path. That's basically the unofficial title of this game, considering this has been unofficially translated. Either way, it's also officially known as, I think, Gyakuten Kenji 2, which is just somehow Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Either way, new game. Oh yeah, need to turn it down. Episode 1, Turnabout Target. You got it. Let's do this. Oh man, it's been a while since I've recorded any Ace Attorney. There it is, we can see it. It's the emissary of peace from the east. The president's private plane is arriving at God Lake. I'm so glad this was unofficial or fan translated. It's so good. Can you hear it? The cheers of the crowd. Welcome, Zhengfa Republic. Welcome, Mr. President. Oh. Mr. President, this way please. Your audience awaits. This is a fancy opening, if I'm being completely honest. My dear friends, I didn't read that. A few days ago, a smuggling ring that has long plagued my nation was exposed and crushed. This was possible thanks to your country's prosecutor's office. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh no. From the bottom of my heart, I convey onto them my utmost gratitude. However, the battle is still not over. I declare here and now, the hammer of justice shall be brought down upon all evil. Oh dear. Just having screams in text always sounds ridiculous. Ba-ba-dum. Hurry, contact the prosecutor's office. We need that man. Miles Edgeworth. If there's anyone who can solve this case, it's him. Hell yeah. Oh, look at him. That's so badass. Very good. Very, very nice. March 25th. God Lake. Damn. We haven't been here for a while. Not since... God, was it Turnabout Goodbyes? I actually have quite a lot of the first and second game in my mind because I recently rewatched the first season of the anime. What a good show. Either way. Is the colour scheme different? No, I don't think so. Word of this must have reached every corner of the world by now. An assassination attempt on the President of the Republic of Zhengfa. Attempt? Do you mean it was successful or not successful? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor. I was asked to investigate this grave incident, but upon my arrival, a lot of dots. Mr. Edgeworth! Hey! Oh, Gumshoe! I've missed you, buddy! We've been waiting for you, sir. It's been a while since I've played. Because I spent so much time... Well, I recorded a lot of the end of the last game, like all at once. So that had it pushed right to the bottom of the schedule for a long time. This man is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective with the local precinct who assists me on all cases under my jurisdiction. What is the President's current condition? Still not sure, sir. The paramedics just entered his plane a few moments ago. Oh, so he didn't die. I see. I hope it's nothing too serious. Very well, detective. Please show me around the crime scene. Roger that, sir. Hey, mister, just a minute. I'm begging you. Oh. What the hell? What's this? Mister, you're the prosecutor in charge around these parts, right? Can I ask you a little something real quick? I'm afraid I must refrain from commenting for now. Let's go, detective. Okay. A reporter? Hey, wait! Mr. Prosecutor! Hold on, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait for me, sir. Okay. Now then, detective. Care to fill me in on the details? Well, we're waiting. Basically, the whole thing happened here in God Lake Park. My god, he looks like a lion. In human form. He's also ripped. Jesus. I can see his pecs and his abs through his suit. He's like wearing a skin tight. It's like a latex suit. There was a big welcoming event for the President of the Republic of Zhengfa. Zhengfa President arrives for his visit. His plane lands on God Lake today. The President of Zhengfa, Di Jung Huang, I guess. God, I've just realised they must have had to translate a bunch. Would they have translated those? If they didn't did translate the newspaper, like all the pictures or whatever, they did a really good job. As I recall, newspapers and news programs were making quite a deal over his visit. Okay, so we got newspaper article. Oh, you can tell these have been edited. I don't know, the text just looks iffy. So an article on President Huang, touch the check button for details. It rained a bit, but it stopped just before his plane landed. He came out and all of a sudden, in the middle of his speech, bang! A gunshot! At least, I think it was. No, it was a blank. You think. Truth is, I just got here as well, so I don't know all the details, sir. So you were also called here on short notice? Yep. And today was supposed to be my day off. And I was supposed to be at the High Prosecutor's office, preparing a case for trial. The Chief Prosecutor asked for you personally, sir. The Chief Prosecutor? The Chief Prosecutor was taking part in the welcoming event. Apparently, the Chief called out right after the incident occurred. Call Prosecutor Ridgeworth. He's the only one who can solve this case, he said. Oh god, it's just making me think of, God, I can't remember what it's called. Baka Monogatari. Or the Monogatari series. No, it's just when he said that, it made me want to say, I said with a posed look. I don't know why I've got that show stuck in my head. Jesus. I see, so that's what happened. After the incident, we sealed off the park right away. Which means the assassin is still in the park. Okay. An assassin in this crowd. This could get dangerous, sir. I'm seeing if I can notice anybody that's like a callback reference. Not seeing anything. Ooh, that person with the white hair. Is that Goddo? If there is another incident, these civilians could get in harm's way. Well, let's hope there isn't another incident. This is a race against time. Let's begin the investigation. First, we investigate the crime scene and gather some information. Precisely. I like how he did his whole, like, finger on the temple. There's no mistaking it. The president was targeted with a gun. Crap, I didn't actually look at that. I should have. This is something I'll have to keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe. Where was security at the time of the gunfire? The police were only in charge of guarding the park's perimeter. The president was being protected by his own personal bodyguards. It's those guys over there. Why don't you try talking to them, sir? Oh man. To talk to someone, press the A button while standing near them. What? Oh, whoa. Ooh. We got a fancy looking new map too. Damn. Ew, when I move like that... I don't know, his walk animation just looks very strange. He looks super stuck up. Right, what was the logic? Shooting at the president. So, even under such tight security, the president was fired at during the speech. Damn. Right, so I need to walk up to these people and press A to talk to them. What do you want? You are the president's bodyguards, correct? What was the president's security detail like during the speech? The president had his two best men by his side. The rest were stationed near the stage area. We are professionals. We constantly kept our eyes on the crowd, scanning for any sign of suspicious activity. Huh. I see. In other words, security was flawless during the president's speech. Security during the speech. Security was flawless. Any suspicious people would have been noticed. Let's keep going. We should talk to other people and examine anything suspicious. In order to collect the remaining pieces of information from the scene of the crime. Oh, what happened? Oh! I see. So that's how you round up your info. So what do you do with all that info after it's squared away? Someone in the crowd is making quite a ruckus, but I don't have time for that now. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, tell me how, please. After gathering some pieces of information, you tried to find the connections between them. Detective! I love Gumshoe's like frightened sprite. Hey now, don't be such a stick in the mud. What's this about finding connections? You connect the two pieces of information that share a link. That's Mr. Edgeworth's specialty. It's called logic, pal. Press the L button to use logic and the X button to connect my thoughts. Wow, okay, I didn't realise we were in such high tutorial territory. I should start by pressing the L button to use logic. Alright. Tutorial time. What should I do? Well, obviously, burr, and a boom. Woo! So someone was able to fire a gun under flawless security. They were able to avoid being spotted by professional bodyguards. This is no easy task. There had to be a certain amount of preparation beforehand. It's very likely that the president's assassination was a premeditated crime. Now that's an image. It just looks like a balloon. Or like something that was stitched together, like a ball. So, assassination attempt. The president was targeted during his speech. This was likely a premeditated crime. I've also just realised the button. Like, on the bottom screen, I guess it would be. It's actually, I think, opaque, so you can see all the people behind it. That's really cool. If I had to name them, I can name Edgeworth, who's in the middle, and Kate. Where's Gumshoe? Aw, that's just a shame. I expected nothing less from Mr. Edgeworth. What brilliant logic, sir. Ah, Gumshoe. Yes, well, when you follow the facts and find a connection, you will begin to see the truth. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray farther from the truth. But if I think carefully before piecing the leads together, the logic should flow. Alright. Hey, begin the investigation. Woohoo! Okay, let's start by examining everything we can. To examine, oh my god, I approach anything that looks suspicious and press the A button. If I want to consult with Gumshoe, I press the Y button. Alright, I want to examine this. Hell yeah. This is... a balloon? Wait, what am I looking at? Oh, wait a minute, is that the Steel Samurai? Yeah, the samurai, like, balloon thing. Yeah, I'm surprised too. No matter how you look at it, it's definitely... Oh my god, there's music! It just plays all the time. The Steel Samurai. Oh god, I really like the song. Yeah, I really do. So the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-World Tokyo, a hero from a popular TV program. Popular with both children and adults, it has broad appeal. Why would they use a Steel Samurai balloon at the welcoming event, sir? Perhaps he was chosen as the hero to represent our country. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Oh, it's underwater! So I mean, this looks rather suspicious. I don't know if that's a hole in it or if that's part of the design. I would assume it's a hole. Poor Steel Samurai balloon. It looks so miserable. Indeed. What did it do to deserve such a fate? According to witnesses, a gunshot was heard when the balloon popped. Did a bullet from the gun hit the Steel Samurai balloon? Ah, there we go. Ruptured balloon. Burst at the time of the gunshot. Was it hit by the bullet? Maybe it was an assassination attempt on the Steel Samurai. Sure. To desecrate the Steel Samurai like this is a serious crime. Detective, we must not let this reprehensible assassin get away with this. Of course, sir. Okay, so the Steel Samurai balloon. But on the right side of the stage, it has ruptured. Is there also something in the flag? I can't tell if that's the design or if that's actually, like, a hole. Might be a hole. It's the flag of the Republic of Zangfar. Its symbol appears to be a phoenix motif. This is... What is it, sir? Haven't you noticed? There is an unusual spot on this flag. Oh, right. Okay. I mean, I just saw the greenery, and there was plants behind it, so... You know. Compare it to the flag on the opposite side of the stage. There isn't a speck of dirt on it. This flag is spotless, sir. Yes. That is what the flag is supposed to look like. Not like this. However, there is one spot on this flag that is out of place. Where is it, sir? Please explain it so I can understand. What a helpless man. I suppose I should point it out to him. Move the cursor to the unusual spot on the flag and press the X button to present it. Oh. I mean, that's what I examined. Present! Look, Gumshoe, there's a hole. There is an unusual hole in this flag. Ah, you're right. Judging from the burn marks around the hole, it appears to be a bullet hole. A bullet hole? What's a bullet? Then the bullet must have gone... The bullet from the gun must have gone through the flag. So decorated the right side of the stage has a bullet hole. Ah yes, what a feature. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. Holy crap, how handholdy is this game? It seems to be super handholdy at the moment. Right, so ruptured balloon with the bullet hole flag. Well, obviously the bullet went through the flag and into the balloon. Yeah. As a result of the gunshots, there is a bullet hole in a flag and a ruptured balloon. Oh, I mean, I assumed that it went through the flag and into the balloon, but I mean, that could be the case too. That must mean 2 shots were fired, sir. If we include the shot that hit the president, it's possible that 3 shots were fired in total. And it's also possible that the flag and the balloon were punctured by the same bullet. Okay. If only we could be certain about the number of gunshots. Oh wow, that was easy. Nice. Now then, let's continue the investigation. Oh god, again. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. If you find anything new, could you please let me know? I've been wondering for a while now, but who exactly is that woman? I thought she was just a nosy onlooker, but it looks like she's investigating too. I love her theme. Hey, please, I'm begging you. Oh man. In order to figure out how many shots were fired, we'll need to talk to a witness. It can't be helped. Let's try talking to her. Mr. Prosecutor, holy crap, how many things does she have on her? C-R-Us. Cyrus. Cyrus? I mean, that just reminds me of Toys R Us, because they had the backwards R. You've got iFly. Hey, that's the flight place thing. Yeah, great words. We've got Ikeo, from looks of things. I'm just trying to see all the sponsors. And she also has a bear trap on her backpack. Standard. The name's Nicole Swift, and she also has a microphone. Just between you and me, this case is going to be my exclusive scoop. Oh god, this game's a lot of heart. Exclusive? Miss Swift, is it? Could you tell me what you witnessed during... So, how's your investigation coming along? Oh god, she's like a reporter. You all got a suspect yet? Where'd you get that frilly doohickey around your neck? Oh my god. Could you please stop talking for a moment? I will be the one asking the questions. What is this, an interrogation? I reckoned I was going to get myself an interview. I'd like to know how many gunshots were fired. Can you please tell me what you saw? Well, I guess. I ain't telling you nothing. What? My life depends on info. I ain't giving it up that easy. Or easily. Don't be selfish, pal. Won't you please cooperate with us? Selfish? If you ain't gonna share no info with me, then I'ma go get it from elsewhere. Well, wait a minute, pal. If I wait, are you gonna give me what I want? If not, adios, amigos. She won't budge. We're at a stalemate here. A stalemate? I wonder about that. What do you mean, sir? As you know, chess is one of my hobbies. Oh yeah, this is the new, mini-game? I'm not entirely sure what you'd call it. Interrogation method? Instead of the rebuttals and stuff. I don't know if the rebuttals are still a part of it, I can't remember. But it's really quite cool, to be honest. It's called logic chess. Because Edgeworth is obsessed with logic, I suppose. How does one go on the offensive against a defensive opponent? There are many tactics available on the chessboard. Really? I don't know much about chess. I prefer checkers. Even if it appears to be a flawless defense, there is always an opening. Observe as I break down her defense with my words. What? In order to get her to talk, I'll need to use the right strategy. Using the image of a chess game, I need to stay one step ahead of my opponent. Oh boy. I mean, logic chess is really cool, but I also think it can be fairly confusing. Oh boy, what the heck. Now then, let's analyze the situation. Until you give me some info, my trap's sealed shut. Oh, whoa. Oh man, this is awesome. Doesn't look that impressive, but it is a DS, so you know. She has her guard up, so this is her defensive strategy. She has a queen and a pawn. If I waste too much time, she may grow impatient. I need to pay attention to the time limit. Yes, thanks, game, I would never have figured that out. I must not be careless with my words. When my opponent becomes agitated or aggressive. I told you I ain't talking. You're stubborn as a mule. For example, during times like this, I should calmly wait and see how things play out. The moment my opponent shows an opening, I'll be able to strike. First, I should ask her, or I should ask about her identity. Now, let us begin. Logic chess. Begin. Oh man, your occupation? Oh, that keeps ticking down. Oh shit. First, could you tell me your occupation? I like the music. No way. If I told you, then you might get the wrong idea. So the wrong idea? In other words, it's a job that you cannot tell others about? I never said that. I ain't some kind of suspicious person. No, wait and see. I'm just a run-of-the-mill model citizen. Please excuse my rudeness. I did not mean to offend you, milady. I may not know the details of your job, but I'm sure that it is a reputable one. Well... You might be giving me too much credit there. I ain't even done any major articles yet. An article writing job? Oh. Heh. I heard you mention articles just now. Does your job involve writing articles by any chance? Oh! Dang nabbit. Not dag nabbit. That's right, I'm an investigative reporter. A bona fide, up-and-coming news journalist. I see, a reporter. She may already have some information about the case. So this will be my next line of questioning. Oh, hey, I get time back. Oh, that's cool. This is where the real battle begins. I'll need to draw out even more information from her. So, content of your coverage. Did you witness the incident? That seems more pertinent to it. Were you present at the time the incident occurred? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, how about some of that info you promised me? No, ladies first, I insist. I told you my trap's sealed shut. You ain't gonna get you ain't getting my info that easily. Wait and see ya. It seems if they have an angered sprite, waiting and seeing is usually the best course. So then they calm down. This is my livelihood here. Please, I'm begging you. If you stick your head in too deep, you may be putting yourself in danger. I'm a pro after all. A few gunshots. Don't scare me. Oh, you heard gunshots? I like how whenever I get a pawn to pull up, it's just, heh. I'll admit, you're dedicated to your job. However, you still have much to learn. The fact that you heard the gunshots clearly means that you were present during the incident. You must have seen something. Oh! I'm assuming the queen must take, like, 2 hits. But busted again. I just happened to be here covering the speech. And that's when it all went south. That's all, I swear. I ain't saying another word. So, she was here to write an article about the speech. She'd still have the materials she gathered for her article. This could be a useful clue. Did you witness the incident? No. Content of your coverage. You said that you are a reporter. Did you come here to gather news material? If you want to know that bad, give me some info first. God. No, you first. Show me what you've gathered. Honest to Betsy, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me try using that clue. Ah! Oh wow, I use a knight. You must still have the materials. Ooh, this is so... I love this. This is much better than the arguments and just rebuttaling. No, it's just way cooler. Well, I would probably say it's probably... I keep saying probably. I would say that this is easier though. Maybe, because you're limited to what you can say and you don't press everything. Oh, whatever. A nice change in gameplay is always a welcome addition. As long as it doesn't change the formula too much. Are you telling me that you came here to gather material and you left empty-handed? You should still have the materials you collected with you. Oh wow, it takes 3 hits. Damn. That's... Darn tootin', I'm a pro. I collect info with my own 2 feet. That's why I ain't giving it up without a fight. As the prosecutor in charge of this case, I am making a serious plea for your cooperation. Don't you mess with me. I ain't handing it over and that's final. Wait and see. I'm just messing with you. Please understand where I'm coming from, Mr. Prosecutor. Being a reporter is a tough job, isn't it? Ah, so you're finally getting it. I guess. We're just buttering you up. Buttering you up. How has your job performance been? Well... I'm always trying to be the best reporter I can be. This here tape recorder. I always carry it by my side. Ah! Let me listen to the tape. There we go. Woohoo! Checkmate. I see. If you're trying to be the best reporter that you can be, then it would be unnatural for you to not have collected any news materials. You recorded it on your tape recorder, didn't you? The information regarding this case. Oh! Doggone it! There goes my exclusive scoop. That's right. I have it on my tape recorder. All the information I recorded for my article is right here. Checkmate. Oh yeah! Oh man, I love logic chess. That's so cool. Complete. Yeah, I love that so much. I'm not even I'm not a big chess guy, but that's just really cool. That's amazing, Mr. Prosecutor. Before I knew it, you done had me chattering like a chipmunk. Let me hear what you have on that tape recorder. If I listen to the tape, I should be able to determine the exact number of gunshots. Fine, but I won't let you have it for free. Other than my mentor, you're the only person to push me this far. In other words, you're gonna be my second mentor. Yep, that's how it's gonna be. I see. It's kind of like a second home, sir. And I got one more request. A 24-hour exclusive interview. Please, Mr. Prosecutor. This is my first and final request as your apprentice. This is difficult to accept, but unless I agree to it, I won't be able to listen to the tape. 24 hours is out of the question, but I will grant you an interview after we solve this case. What about being my second mentor? No comment. Also out of the question. Aww. Don't be so ornery. Or is it ornery? Don't know, I've not really seen or used that word all that much. Well, I guess you take what you get. So for the sake of my new scoop, time to get the ball rolling. Let's begin our exclusive coverage. Well then, Miss Swift, please begin the playback of the tape recorder for me. Right, okay. I like how click. My dear friends, there is a reason for my visit. A few days ago, a smuggling ring has long plagued my nation was exposed and crushed. Oh, nice! I actually get to read what he said to begin with, because I missed it. I see. This was the president's speech. Right, she fast forwarding? The president passionately addresses the crowd. He's deflating the rumours flying round about a recent decline in his approval ratings. This is my own commentary. I tried to create the feeling of actually being there. According to the schedule, there's a meeting after this. You seem quite pleased that the Atagaratu incident has been resolved. Well, of course. It's a great honour for us as well. Whose voice is this? Those are from the folks standing in front of me. I reckon it was 2 older men. They kept on whispering to each other. Where have I heard this voice before? Oh, the gunshot's coming up. Do I have to keep count of how many there are? The President raises his fist in the air. The atmosphere is boiling to a fever pitch. However, the battle is still not over. I declare here and now, the hammer of justice shall be brought down upon all evil. 2 gunshots. What in tarnation? Whoa, 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 whoa. And the tape stops. Ah! What does it actually say there? Contains a recording of the speech. 2 gunshots can be heard. Touch the check button for details. Woo! It seems that 2 shots were fired. And what do you reckon? Oh, the music. It's quite simple, really. Using the bullet's trajectory, we can deduce its flight path. 2 shots were fired. 1 bullet hit the President. That means the other shot left a hole in the flag and punctured the balloon. Do you understand now? The location of the perpetrator who fired the gun. The bullet that struck both the flag and the balloon was fired from here. I mean, it would have been like over here, wouldn't it? Literally anywhere in this crowd, but I'll try and keep it on a path. So I'll go with like there. That should be a line. By connecting the bullet marks from the flag and the balloon, we learn the bullet's trajectory. It's likely that the bullet was fired from the left side of the audience area. There we go. So we got the bullet's trajectory data. Jotted down in the organizer. Very nice. Just what I'd expect from Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, I would like to investigate the left side of the audience area. Yes, sir. Wait, you mean we have to move all these people? Yes. There's no time. We could be losing vital evidence for every second we let slip by. We must hurry. Yes, sir. You got it, sir. Mentor number 2. Hey, Mentor number 2. Miss Swift, I assume you are addressing me. Of course, Mentor number 2. This is my time to shine. I'm an expert at crowd dispersal. Light the torches, release the hounds, and run them down. I appreciate your help, but please do not use those methods. Also, please stop addressing me as your mentor. I never agreed to that position. I hear ya. I'll try to keep that in mind, Mentor. I mean, Mr. Prosecutor. Why doesn't he just tell her, my name is Edgeworth? Call me Edgeworth. Let's go. How hard is it to move the people? That was easy. Mr. Edgeworth, we're ready to begin the investigation, sir. Miss Swift here was all over the crowd, helping us round them up, sir. Heh, this ain't nothing compared to my first mentor's mob wrangling skills. She seems to be used to this sort of thing. However, Miss Swift, all that running around seems to have caused your clothes to be covered with mud. I'll take care of the cleaning bill if you like. Eh? Oh, you're talking about my parka. Don't you worry your fancy little head about it. It's reversible, so I can just flip it round later and it's good as new. Ugh. That won't do much for the mud stains, though. Also, you'd be wearing them. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, let's restart the investigation, sir. The crowd has made a mess of the crime scene. I hope some traces of the criminal are still left behind. Oh boy. Hey, Payne! Oh man, he shows up in every game. Hey up, Payne, how's it going? This is a terrible incident indeed, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this man again? I, Winston Payne, am willing to assist as a prosecutor. He's a prosecutor? Why did you come here today? Oh, he's doing the same, like, head pat. Oh, I love it. I accompanied the chief prosecutor. His voice sounds like the one that I heard on the tape earlier. Was he one of the men standing in front of Miss Swift? And where is the chief now? The chief is a busy man. He had special permission to leave the premises. The chief called me here, and then left by himself. I'm not completely satisfied with this. Okay, so that's Payne. Anything in the trash? You'll need to go through the garbage? Your prosecutor's got a tough job. Detective Gumshoe? Oh, right away, sir. Poor Gummy. So it's the detective's job to go through the trash. Prosecutors don't want to dirty their hands. Let's see. Hope I find something good. The detective seems to be a little too eager about searching through the trash. This is a winning popsicle stick. Detective. Sorry, sir. Let's see. Something related to the case. Ooh, look what I found, sir. It's a fanny pack. Yes, good work. Let's have a closer look. Oh, we're doing this. Switching screens. I love that I have that just bound to a button. I'll need to view this object from various angles to uncover the truth hidden within. Yes, sir. Just give me the word and I'll spin the evidence round and round. Hold the R button. Oh my god, I don't need to know this. I mean, it's probably giving you this to us, like, assuming you've not played the other game, or games. Actually, Investigations is the only one that had the 3D examining of stuff. Ace Attorney 1 did, in the final case, but that was very little compared to Ace Attorney Investigations. That had investigating evidence like this multiple times. If you want to zoom in or zoom out, I'll move the evidence for you, sir. Press the X button to zoom in, and the Y button to zoom out. Investigate every fine detail. If you find something suspicious, please let us know immediately, sir. Move the cursor to a spot of interest and press the A button to investigate it. Alright, let's give it a try. My god. Oh yes, this strap's very... Now, I think the only thing I actually need to look at is this. Open it up. Ooh! That's a gun. Whoa. What the hell? It's a document of some sort. Let's see. President Security Detail. I know it says pay extra attention to the lake area. Rook takes something's place. I am not going to be able to read the other ones. Something, something, something... Well, something, something in the audience. We can't be... Something... I can't read the rest. It's too small text. These are the plans for the President's security, sir. Oh. Oh, now I can read it. So, Rook takes Knightley's place. In the case of an emergency, Knightley will lead the President inside the plane. Ah, a terrorist is what that says, I think. Pay extra attention to the lake area. I mean, I'm kind of happy that I managed to read some of it when it was kind of in terrible, terribly small writing. It depicts the security layout. The bodyguards' names are written here too. Oh, Knightley. Right, yeah. So you've got Knightley. Oh, Lieutenant Knightley and Leader Rook. Ah. Rook and Knightley. The bodyguards are not from the Republic of Zengfar. It seems that the President hired a local security firm. Oh, I didn't get to read the rest. Why didn't he use the police force of Zengfar? You want to know the reason? That's another big scoop. Do you know something about it? I was just at the Zengfar embassy the other day, fixing to get me some news material. That's when I heard... It sounds like the President's got plenty of enemies. He also don't get along too well with the top brass of the Zengfar police. I see. He doesn't even trust the people of his own country. This could be related to the assassination attempt. Security plans. Shows bodyguard's position. Top secret information. Hardly. We know everything about it. So, but why would this document be in the bag? That is strange indeed. It concerns the safety of the President. Normally, it would be under tight security. This bag. There's something else in it, sir. Yeah, how did you not notice the gun? I'm not changing the screen. Okay, yes I will. This is... Well, that was not worth it. It's a gun, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, could this bag have belonged to the... Indeed. It is possible that the assassin may have thrown it away. It's a revolver. For something like this to appear in a place like this. So a six-shot revolver found in the trash near the audience area, a gun that is prohibited in this country. Oh. Is this the work of a professional assassin? You must have used a document, or that document, to carry out the crime, sir. This revolver. I will need to take a closer look at it. Right, well, of course, as per the norm. Wait. We'll examine the barrel. There we go. Oh, 2 shots. Never mind. Isn't that known as a cylinder, though? And the barrel's where the bullet comes out of. I'm not really a gun nerd, so I don't really know the technical terms. So this gun fired 2 bullets. That matches the number of gunshots heard. This must be the murder weapon, sir. Wait, so what's-his-face is dead? Oh. This gun fired 2 bullets. That matches the number of gunshots heard. Well, yeah, okay, we've been over that. Now, I want to zoom out, but... Oh, I'm all the way zoomed in. I'm an idiot. We have a laser pointer. This is a laser pointer. It's an implement you attach to a gun to help you aim with a laser, sir. Just press here and... Oh, wow. Oh. It's firing a red laser, sir. Did the assassin use this laser pointer to target the president? Laser pointer, a device that aims with a red laser, found attached to the assassination gun. Revolver data jotted down in my organizer. So, found in the trash can, 2 shots have been fired, a laser pointer is attached. It's one hell of a weapon. Not exactly conspicuous either. This bag has provided us with lots of useful evidence. Dumpster diving really paid off, sir. Good work, detective. I have one more request. Please tell the forensics team to check the gun and the bag for fingerprints. Yes, sir. As he just zips away. Woo! If we can obtain fingerprints, it would be a huge breakthrough in our investigation. Oh man, that was quick. I got the results back, sir. Oh, that was fast. Of course, I made them double time it. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any fingerprints, sir. Are you certain you did a thorough search? Of course, we combed every inch. We even took out the bullets and examined them, sir. As expected, this won't be easy. I wonder if I can actually... We spoke to Payne. Oh, this is a terrible incident indeed, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, never mind, he's just saying the same stuff. I, Winston Payne! Why did you come here today? Yes, we know. Blah, 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 blah. Woohoo! Oh, I didn't realise there was a guy with a camera. I wanted to examine the flag. Howdy, friend. You're with the television crew, are you not? Oh, that's right. But... Then you must have recorded the speech. I'd like to see the footage. Yeah, about that. That'll be difficult. What was that, pal? It's your duty as a citizen to cooperate with the investigation. After the incident, the guests knocked over the TV camera in the panic. All the footage was lost. If there was any footage left, it could have been vital evidence. Yeah, it's too bad, sir. Who the hell's laughing? Whoa, was that? Looks like you're in a jam, Mr. Edgeworth. That voice. Hey, it's Kay. Kay. Why didn't you just jump off in front of us, instead of jumping down and running all the way around? Long time no see, Mr. Edgeworth, the hero of justice. I love how she has the exact same sprite. Kay Faraday, although to be fair, I don't know how long after the first game this takes place. It can't be long, so for her to age, like, I don't know, 5 years would be a bit ridiculous. Kay Faraday is here to save the day. Hero? I guess she wouldn't refer to herself as a heroine. So, you given up on this great thief business yet? Nope, I haven't stopped. I'm just on vacation. Still in training to become the second Yatagarasu. About 2 weeks ago, this girl became involved in one of my cases. Yatagarasu sends card to embassy. The mysterious phantom thief, the Yatagarasu. I like how they have 2 editions, the evening edition and the daily edition. The case of a gentleman thief who steals the truth for the sake of justice. This girl is a successor to the great thief, or to that great thief. Well, part of it. If you need to pick a lock or untie a rope, leave it to me. But since I'm still in training, I haven't actually stolen anything yet. Probably a good idea. Kay, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I wanted to join in the festivities. She does seem to have a fondness for these kind of events. Afterwards, I thought I'd come meet up with you guys. Well, we're glad to see you. You look like you've been doing well, pal. It's been a while, Gummy. I'm glad you're well too. Okay, you said earlier that you could help me out. Please don't be surprised, Mr. Edgeworth. I took a photo that captures the exact moment of the crime. I see. Could you show it to us at once? The same as usual, I see. Can't you act even a little surprised? Yeah, that prosecutor's always in a sour mood. He even got annoyed when I called him my second mentor. Oh, by the way, I'm Nicole Swift, up-and-coming investigative reporter. Nice to meet you. Nicole. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth's really... Enough idle chatter. Can you please just show us the photo? Fine. Here. The guy on the right... God damn. He has got one hell of a blockhead. My god, he's got a right square head. Perfect. Man, I can't believe how flat his head is. No, the guy on the right reminds me of Luke Atme. It just kind of looks like him. Maybe his twin that's not an idiot. So this is a photo I took right at the moment of the gunshot. Anything suspicious? The only thing that is really drawing my attention is the... Did he always have a red dot there? I mean, the point is red, but I know the red dot thing is like a... Is it a religion thing? I don't really know. Maybe? That's the only thing I'm thinking is suspicious. It was awful. Everyone in the audience was running into panic. This photo depicts the president and his 2 bodyguards. Judging from the names written on the security plan, these 2 must be Rook and Knightley. What is this? Thank you, Kay. This will be a very important clue. Oh, you got that sharp look in your eyes. Did you find something, Mr. Prosecutor? In this photo, there is a contradiction. This photo? I don't see nothing. If you don't understand, then I'll show you. The scene captured in the photo and the evidence I have on hand, by comparing the 2, I'll find the contradiction. It's time for my deductive skills to come into play. First I have to find a spot that holds a contradiction. Oh! God, it really is holding my hand. Once I found the contradiction, I press the X button with conviction. Of course. So then I present the evidence that contradicts the spot. Oh! So it wasn't there. Of course. Okay. Yeah, I didn't remember if it was like a religious thing or not. Miss Swift, this newspaper contains a photograph of the president. I'd like you to compare it with the photo Kay took at the scene. What do you mean? Oh! That's right. There's something on the president's forehead that wasn't there before. I also love how in this picture he looked incredibly shocked. Like he knows he's being aimed at. Is that a mole? Yes, a red one. It certainly looks like a red mole. It's a red mole. In the photo of the incident, a red dot can be seen on the president's forehead. That's foolish. It's hard to believe that a mole would pop out of thin air like that. Maybe a bug bit him, sir. That all? I thought you were onto something. Turns out it was just an itty-bitty bug bite. You were talking with such a serious look on your face. I was getting all excited. The way to the truth always begins with small contradictions. Ooh, that's a great way of putting it. I'll be using that for my article. Kay's camera data jotted down in my organizer. Ah, so now it's logic time. I actually just want to have a look at what it said. Photo of the president from the moment of the incident. Okay, didn't really say anything all that useful. Woo! Logic time! Oh, wow. Red mole. Yeah, there we go. And the laser pointer. I've solved the mystery of the red mole. Eh? You mean it's not a bug bite, sir? But of course not. It's nothing like a bug bite or an itchy rash. This is the light from a laser pointer. You mean a gun was aimed at the president's forehead? And right after that, the second gunshot was heard? That's certainly more than just an itch, sir. Indeed. I'm concerned for the president's well-being. It's become more and more likely that this gun was the weapon used in the attack. So, is the president dead or what? Did he just get injured? Very confusing. Found in the trash can. Yeah, we know that. Was that updated to say it is the murder weapon? But why did the criminal use a laser pointer, sir? That's right. They would have had a beam of light shining from their hands. Pew 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 pew! Way too conspicuous. Oh yeah, conspicuous. Well, isn't conspicuous... I thought conspicuous was the word you use as in, like, it blends in. I don't really know the official definition. I thought... wouldn't suspicious make more sense in that? If you had a light shining from your hand... oh, whatever. If you follow the path of the laser, you will find out who fired the shot. That's not good at all. Oh yeah! I also took some other photos. Maybe the light from the laser pointer was captured on those. Yeah, it's a long shot, but there may be a chance. Okay, could you show us those photos? Coming right up. Firstly, the photo from before the incident. Your face is taking up most of the frame. I wanted to get a two-shot of me and the president. This was taken a little before the gunshots. And here's the one I showed you before. This was right after the first gunshot. And immediately after that, a second gunshot rang out. And then... whoa. What is this? You can't really see much in this photo. After that last photo, one of the running guests knocked me down. It looks like the shutter clicked just then. This doesn't look too helpful, pal. Well, those were all the photos I took. Okay. Case camera data. 3 photos from before, during, and after the incident. Okay. I'd like to examine these in a bit more detail. Oh. Investigate which photo? Before the incident. Where can the light from the laser pointer be seen? Oh, I see it now. Yeah, the guy in the red. Woo! Is that Payne? I don't want to present, I just wanted to examine. I think that's Payne. Wait, so where's Nicole? Because I thought she was behind Payne, wasn't she? Maybe that's her. No, she has brown hair. Either way, it's here. Am I supposed to highlight the laser pointer or the person? I found it! Oh yeah. What? Well, just in front of this person in the red hood. Ah, there! Yes, that's probably the light from the laser pointer. Then, that red hooded person would be the assassin. We did it! It's all thanks to me, right? Right, as expected, the great thief has stolen the truth. Perhaps the criminal can also be seen in the other photos. Let me examine these photos one more time. I don't need to examine the one moment of the incident, because that doesn't show anything. The one after the incident, I did actually see the red coat person. Yeah, you can see him right next to the person in brown. Yeah, right there. Where can the red-hooded assassin be seen? Right there. Boom. Ah, there. The red-hooded assassin. Looks like they're escaping in the panic, sir. We can see the direction they ran in. Ah, the samurai dog banner. Right. The assassin escaped toward the right side of the audience area. Detective Gumshoe. Got it, sir. We'll investigate the right side of the audience area. I'm counting on you. Oh, the music. Not too shabby. Oh, Jesus. The red-hooded assassin. Since the park was sealed off, there's nowhere they could have run to. We follow their trail, we'll definitely catch them. Now then, let's continue with the investigation. We'll definitely find some traces of the assassin. Really? Oh, I think I see it. Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Well, the suspicious thing would be this. There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, please check underneath the food stall. Something stuck down here? Let's see. It's a red raincoat. Could this be the assassin's? It appears that he got rid of his raincoat before he ran away. Ah. Why is one of the... Wait a minute. Discarded by the red-hooded figure found underneath the samurai dog stand. I'm confused why one of the arms is, like, pulled out. Or inside out, whereas the other one isn't. Huh. Oh, whatever. Is that all there is, or is that? Oh, the button! This is... It's a red button, sir. Could this be... Found near the stand, it appears to have been ripped off from something. Ripped off from the sleeve, perhaps? This could be related to the person in the red hood. I mean, I noticed the sleeve's ripped as well. This sleeve, it's inside out. It's also missing a button. The right sleeve is turned inside out and a button is missing. Right, so if I... Logic... Oh god, the red button with the raincoat sleeve. Not the assassination attempt. Ah yes, the red button. It looks like the fallen button came from the raincoat. It probably fell off when the assassin took off the raincoat. If you look closely, you can see that the right sleeve is inside out, sir. It appears they took it off in a hurry. The button was probably torn off. After shooting the president, the assassin disposed of the gun and the bag in the garbage bin. Then, during the panic... Oh, pardon me. They moved from the left to the right side of the audience area. The bullet's trajectory led us to suspect someone who was on the left side of the audience area. The assassin then took off the raincoat and hid it under the stand. Would they not have looked super suspicious, though? The assassin was in a hurry to remove the raincoat. That's why there are signs that the right sleeve was hastily removed. It also explains why the button was torn off. If that's the case, why is the left sleeve not in the same state? The sleeve isn't inside out. On the contrary, the button is still tightly fixed. What do you mean, sir? To find the answer, we must examine this raincoat in detail. Oh. Can I flip it? Can I pull this in? I'd like to investigate the inside of this raincoat. Detective Gumshoe. Got it. Ooh, bloodstain. This is a bloodstain. Judging by the location, this is most likely the assassin's own blood. So we're looking for someone who's injured, sir. Not just any injury, detective. An injury on their left arm. What do you mean, sir? The criminal was in a hurry to take off their coat. That's why the right sleeve is inside out. On the other hand, the left sleeve remained unchanged. How did this difference arise? Quite simply, the assassin couldn't get his arm through the left sleeve. If you think of it like that, it all starts to add up. Furthermore, a bloodstain was found on the left side of the raincoat. I see. He couldn't get his injured arm to fit through the sleeve. Yes, indeed. I'd say the possibility is quite high. Ah, so the inside is stained with blood, the red-hooded figure's left arm is injured. Ba-ba-ba-ba. It's all coming together. Woo! Detective Gumshoe, I want you to pull our assassin out of the crowd. Roger that, sir. Someone with an injured left arm, right? You must have a good head on your shoulders if you did see through me, Mr. Prosecutor. Finding the assassin with only that much evidence shouldn't be a problem at all. That's our Edgeworth. With everyone in the park sealed in, the assassin should still be within the crowd. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. And our survey says... Okay, who knows? Mr. Edgeworth, we found a suspicious person in that condition, sir. It's gotta be the assassin. Okay, we haven't proven that this person is the assassin yet. For now, this is just a person of interest. Don't jump to conclusions. Got it. I'll control myself. There's no doubt that this guy, or that this is the guy who targeted the president, sir. It takes a daring person to target someone's life in front of an audience. Detective, bring him here. Courteously. Yes, sir. Hey, you guys, bring him here. Wait a minute, is that Noah? Holy shit, it is. It's the killer. It's even got his music. Oh man, we ain't seen him in 2 games. Wait. 3 games, technically. Last time we saw him was the last trial of, Justice for All. Damn. He's not carrying an umbrella, and his left arm is bandaged. You there, state your name. John Doe, of course. Not the killer. Shelley, the killer. So, my name is John Doe. John Doe? That's an unusual name. That is correct. This man, have I seen him somewhere before? Yes. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Do you know my name? Yes. I've been observing your investigation. May I ask... my voice. May I ask why you have called me here? We are searching for the assassin who attempted to murder the president. Do you recognize this red raincoat? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I do not. I believe that this raincoat belongs to the assassin. Oh my. That is terrible indeed. I love how the it makes it look like the ice cream has its own personality. This person should also have a severe injury on the left side of their body. Precisely like yours. I have no relation to this. A stare down. Mano a mano. It's like the firing laser beams out of their eyes. So, what happens next? Obviously a confrontation, pal. A battle of wits between 2 gentlemen. Should I hear his explanation? Yes. Duh. A witness might lie or misunderstand. If you find a contradiction in their statement, you present evidence, pal. Press the R button to look at the organizer and X button to present. And if you don't find a contradiction, what do you do then? At those times, you press the witness for more details. To press the L button. Alright, sir, could you give us a demonstration, please? Go, Mr. Prosecutor. You are America's best. She just won't quit. Okay, so we have both logic chess and just regular old rebuttaling. Or, debates, I suppose they would be classed as. Mr. Doe's testimony. I understand that the person in the raincoat is suspicious. However, that doesn't mean that he was injured. I don't suppose you have proof. Clearly my left arm is injured, but I can still use my right arm. When it was raining, I used an umbrella. I have no need for a raincoat. No, really? Really? You didn't wear a raincoat, that's your claim? Yes. Not everyone uses a raincoat for protection against the rain. I am an umbrella person after all. I'm definitely a raincoat person. Umbrellas will hinder your movement. Well, I don't use raincoats or umbrellas. Come rain or snow, all I need is my trusty parka. This wasn't what I wanted to talk about. I hope you understand. I am not the assassin. Unfortunately, leaving a testimony unexamined goes against my principles. How troublesome. I am but a simple ice cream salesman. Oops. What? Please excuse me. In the panic earlier, my wound seems to have reopened. There's no mistaking that the owner of this raincoat is the assassin. Furthermore, the owner has an injured left arm. Mr. Doe, I shall reveal your true colours for all to see. I mean... Wait, can I still do the whole objection? Oh. Hold it. Hold it. I guess that don't work. Oh, that's a shame. I want to keep trying. Hold it. It might be wait. Maybe for the hold it thing to actually work, you'd need to say it in Japanese. Because they can't, I don't know if they can patch voice. Either way. Press. Oh, the music. Love it. I've said that a lot. Oh, the music. So you admit that the person in the red raincoat is suspicious? Yes, I've been watching your investigation from the audience seating. An assassin? How dreadful. Oh. However, that doesn't mean that he was injured. I don't suppose you have proof. Oh, but I do! Mr. De Killer. Or Mr. Doe. If that is your real name. Oh, Mr. Doe. You seem to be a very cautious person. However, today seems to be different, because you left this behind. You must be mistaken. That does not belong to me. Or perhaps you have evidence that proves otherwise. Mr. Doe, is your injury alright? The wound seems to have opened. Oh dear. Oh my god. Indeed it is. Quite troublesome. Yes, I'm sure it is. You have my deepest sympathies. After all, you would have escaped had your wound not opened up. What do you mean? There is no mistaking that the one who wore this raincoat was injured. And I can prove that person was you. With this. Okay. Oh wow, that's great. The killer doesn't actually sweat, but the ice cream starts to melt. Nice touch. On the inside of this raincoat there is a small blood stain. It's the blood of the assassin. Oh no! Oh wow, how perfectly that landed. Wait, is the eyeball a cherry? Attacking the president is a serious crime, pal. You'll cause an international incident. No matter how long you keep silent, your true nature will soon come to light. A blood test will settle this. The blood from the raincoat, and the blood from your bandaged arm. I have all the evidence I need. Why don't you just admit it? You're the assassin who attacked the president. I am not the assassin. You don't know when to give up. This was a game of chess. You would have been checkmated a long time ago. Admit your defeat gracefully. No. He seems completely unfazed. I suppose I have no choice. I'll admit it. Indeed, the raincoat is mine. He confessed, sir. Arrest him! Arrest him! However, that does not mean I shot the president. What's that, pal? Prosecutor Edgeworth. All you have proven is that I wore the raincoat. What sort of crime is that? Oh, okay. Mr. Doe's testimony part 2. I am no assassin. I am just a simple ice cream salesman. All I did was put on that red raincoat and listen to the president's speech. It surprised me to see the bodyguards take action just before the gunshot rang out. Everyone in the audience immediately tried to escape, creating a state of panic. Are you satisfied this time? His story's getting fishier by the minute. He's really suspicious. Glaring at me won't help. We've got evidence. Here, look at this guy in the red raincoat. That's gotta be the assassin. I see. That is certainly not me. I was on the right side all along. What? Prosecutor Edgeworth, please consider this carefully. Was I really the only one who wore a red raincoat? Whether he was or not, the person in the photo can only be Mr. Doe. But why? This man's self-confidence and intensity. Well, he is an assassin. A good one at that. To be fair, one of my favourite things about the anime is that John Doe, or De Killer's voice actor, absolutely nails the character. Like, his voice just suits him perfectly. I'm no assassin, I'm just a simple ice cream salesman. Right, yeah. Press everything. As an ice cream salesman, you must know quite a bit about ice cream. But of course, ask me anything you wish. Curses! Foiled again! I don't know anything about ice cream. So, what's the most important thing about making ice cream? Mr. Edgeworth? The most important thing about making ice cream is honor. Honor? To make ice cream? Without honor, ice cream is nothing more than sweet ice. Do you understand? I am just a simple ice cream salesman. Okay, that was a weird tangent. I really want to get this to set off too. Hold it. No, I don't think it's gonna work. Oh man. Fine. Why did you use a raincoat instead of an umbrella? Is it strange to wear a raincoat on a rainy day? It's strange to purposely wear a raincoat when you can't get your arm into it. If both my hands were occupied, I wouldn't be able to serve ice cream. Why didn't you mention that in your testimony earlier? I forgot. I'm terribly sorry. It must have slipped my mind. After all, I had just gone through all that. All that? The shooting of the president, of course. It surprised me to see the bodyguards take action just before the gunshot rang out. So the bodyguards reacted before the gunshot went off? Yes, the bodyguards moved first. The one on the left side of the stage in particular. You saw it all quite clearly. I have good eyesight. The names are written on the upper left of the security plan. The bodyguard on the left side would be Rook. Yeah, Mr. Rook. That is correct. A Mr. Ethan Rook, I believe. Perhaps he noticed the light from the laser pointer. That man is no ordinary individual. From their actions, I don't believe the bodyguards were amateurs. This man isn't an ordinary individual either. Please add that statement to your testimony. As you wish. There's one fishy thing about that testimony. There. The fact he knows him on a first-name basis. We only know him as a Mr. Rook. We don't know that he's called Ethan, but somehow he does. And I'm under the impression that is not common knowledge. And on the security plans as well, it only says Leader Rook. It does not say his first name. You're full of shit, man. Damn. It seems you aren't just a simple ice cream salesman after all. You think too highly of me, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Why would a simple ice cream salesman know the name of the president's bodyguard? The name of the bodyguard? Surely you jest. Didn't you say their names just a moment ago? No. Mr. Knightley and Mr. Rook. Correct. Well, yeah, we did. But you said Ethan. This is a diagram of the security plans. We learnt their names from this. However, please look. Only their surnames are written here. Oh! You distinctly said Ethan Rook. How did you know his full name when we did not? Oh, he's sweating again. That's pretty weird, sir. Why do you know his name? Explain yourself. That was merely a slip of the tongue. Yeah, of course. It's true, this guy is the assassin. Oh, young lady, you're being a little hasty. The reason I knew his name is quite simple. What? I am an acquaintance of Mr. Rook's. What? He and I have a bit of a connection. His is a name that I will never forget. Mr. Edgeworth, he's just telling a big fat lie. This is not a lie. I am just a simple ice cream salesman. And an acquaintance of Ethan Rook's. My god. In that case, let's just ask Rook himself about this. Whether or not he's acquainted with this dubious ice cream salesman. As you wish. However, that may prove difficult now. He is currently busy with the President's security, after all. Besides, even if I am not an acquaintance of Mr. Rook's, does that prove that I fired the gun? If you aren't the assassin, then why did you remove the raincoat? It was a little hot, and the rain had stopped. I wanted to air out the wound. Is there a problem with that? Ugh. I just can't seem to corner him. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing? Hurry up and arrest him. That man's so suspicious. I'd even arrest him myself. Arrest him without evidence. How could I do such a thing? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Can't you do something? Breaking news. The criminal is on the verge of escaping the prosecutor. Oh dear. They're already treating me like a criminal. I understand. Since I've been suspected this far, it seems I will have to tell the truth. The truth? What is he up to? I saw another person wearing a red hood. What? What? Surely that was the person who was in the photo. I first noticed him right before the speech when it was still raining. He caught my eye because his raincoat was the same colour as mine. In his hand I saw a laser pointer with the light aimed directly at the president. It can't be. There was another person wearing a red hood. I knew that if I wore the red raincoat, I'd be mistaken for the assassin. That is why I took off the raincoat. You saw an assassin wearing the same colour hood as yours. Wouldn't that be a nice coincidence? That's what I expected you would say, which is why I did not testify as such. Prosecutor... The prosecutors and the police are a suspicious lot. I knew that nobody would believe me. At the moment of the incident, the assassin was very close to the prosecutor. Prosecutor? I only arrived after the incident. Not you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. That prosecutor over there. Payne. Huh? Me? Yes, you should be visible in that photo. And he is. Oh no, I think I see where this is going. Because who was Payne stood in front of? Here, right in front of the person in the red hood. That's me, alright. What's your point? What's this man driving at? I've been observing your investigation this entire time, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I've noticed something strange. Something strange? It seems you still haven't noticed this contradiction yet. Now, the one thing I noticed in that photo is a certain yellow Parker is nowhere to be seen. It's especially suspicious considering you could overhear Payne talking to somebody on the tape recorder. A contradiction? In this photo, the people who can be seen are the Chief, Mr. Payne, and the assassin. I don't see anything strange. Please think back carefully about the circumstances during the President's speech. I believe you're holding the evidence that contradicts this photo. Do I have evidence that contradicts this photo? Yes. Does it actually say? I mean, there, Nicole... Shrill old man. Another old man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are... One of those is Payne. I don't know which, though. Alright. It can't be. There's a contradiction between the photo and the tape. It seems you've noticed. Mr. Edgeworth, what's going on? There is a person missing from this photograph. Huh? Who is it? Yes, it's rather strange. Someone who should be there, but is not. The person who should be in this photo is... Oh no, I really hope it's not you. Oh, she seemed like such a nice character, and reminded me a lot of Hart. Huh? Miss Swift? I'm waiting for her to realise. Like, what? Why would you say that? Mr. Payne's voice was recorded on Miss Swift's tape. He was whispering quietly with the Chief Prosecutor. Those are from the folks standing in front of me. I reckon it was two older men. They kept on whispering to each other. It seems Miss Swift was near Payne when she recorded the speech. Ah, but she isn't anywhere in this photo. That is correct. Now, Mr. Prosecutor. Who was the one you should be pursuing? Uh-oh. Oh no. Nicole Swift, would you mind giving us your testimony? Come on, it feels weird when you talk all formal like that. It's fine, I ain't got nothing to hide. I really hope it isn't her. Miss Swift's testimony. It ain't like I stayed in one spot while I was recording. I was moving around the audience area, shuffling here and there. I reckon this picture must have been snapped at a different time to my tape recording. So quit making that scary face. It ain't what you think. We'll find out. Oh, jeez. Boom, boom. Mr. Payne and the Chief Prosecutor. Why would Nicole be lying? That would mean... It'd mean Nicole Swift is the assassin, pal. You gotta be kidding me. I ain't done nothing like that. Be that as it may, however, there is a contradiction in your testimony. Huh. I don't reckon so. No, sir. It appears I must reveal this contradiction as with evidence. Alright. You were moving around while you were recording. Why were you doing that? Huh? What do you mean, why? I mean, why? Surely when recording a speech, it is best to remain still. That's... well, you know the importance of covering a story from every angle. I wanted to convey the living, breathing event in print. Yes, sirree, you betcha. If you were moving around, I doubt your tape would have picked up anything coherent. Well, it's like I done said. Shuffling here and there. Here and there. Could you be more specific? Such as the side you are on? When I say here and there, it means just that. I was all about the place. You couldn't swing a dead cat in that crowd. You expect me to remember where I was? Could you at least remember if it was the left or the right side? Left, I reckon. Oh dear. The person in the photo is also on the left side. Is this just a coincidence? Her yellow parka's nowhere. I reckon this picture must have been snapped at a different time to my tape recording. I don't reckon so. No, not really. Mostly because if you actually look at Payne, and I'm assuming the guy with the grey hair is the chief prosecutor, it looks as if he's whispering to him. I mean, they're quite close together. It just looks like he's whispering in his ear. Oh dear. Miss Swift, a reporter shouldn't lie. I ain't lying. I am an honest journalist. Perhaps, but there's no denying that the photo and the recording were taken at the same time. That's so? What makes you say that? The truth lies in these photos. This photo could only have been taken at the same time as your recording. Which spot shows that this was taken at the same time as the recording? This? Do I just show Payne? I would have said so. It just looks like they're whispering. Unless it's the president. Oh, I can't remember what happened. After they whispered, didn't the president shout? I can't remember. I'll go with the president. Whether or not this is actually right. It's one or the other. Can you see the president with his fist raised in the air? What about it? Miss Swift, might we hear your tape one more time? Nuh-uh. You ain't gonna hear a word. The way you've been treating me. Would you rather we charge you with obstruction of justice and seize it from you? Fine, you win. I'm no match for you, Mr. Prosecutor. The question is, during which part of his speech did the president raise his fist? It was when he said, like, the hammer of justice, I think. So, no matter what sort of heinous criminal organisation there is, I will not allow them to exist. Oh, there we go. The president raises his fist in the air, the atmosphere is boiling to a fever pitch. Oh, I don't have to actually choose. Raises his fist straight from the horse's mouth, sir. This tape was recorded at the moment the president raised his fist overhead. Then that means... Okay, so Payne is quite literally just incredibly close to the chief prosecutor. Nicole... not being in this photo is really strange. Oh, but she is in the photo. Right here. The person in the red hood. It was you, Nicole Swift. Ah! Oh dear. The bear trap snapped shut. You're the real assassin, aren't you, pal? That ain't so. I ain't never worn that red raincoat. This red raincoat in question belongs to John Doe. I mean, we've already said as such. The raincoat's owner is Mr. Doe, that much has been proven. You were wearing something else. A different red hood. You mean there were 2 red hoodies, sir? Mr. Doe's last testimony was true. But we didn't find any other red raincoat. What Mr. Doe saw was a red hood, not a raincoat. Miss Swift, what was it you told us earlier about your parka? Oh, it flips inside out, doesn't it? Oh, you mean when I said I ain't worried about it getting all dirty? It's reversible, so all I gotta do is turn it inside out and... is it red? As I thought. Mr. Edgeworth, the inside of her parka is red. Oh, damn. Indeed, and during the incident she was using that side. What? Hey pal, what's the big idea? You're wrong. I've been wearing it like this the whole day. Well then, will you allow me to examine your parka? What are you expecting to find? We know it was raining prior to the President's speech. I believe you said earlier. Well, I don't use raincoats or umbrellas. Yeah, come rain or snow, all I need is my trusty parka. If you really didn't turn your parka inside out, then the inside should be dry. Hang on a minute, I ain't taking off this heavy backpack and putting it back on again. Sorry. Can't we do this another time? You think you can fool Mr. Edgeworth with that, pal? Alright then, pal. If we're really wrong, prove it. Show us the inside of the parka. It wasn't me. I ain't no assassin. Miss Swift, if you want me to believe that, then you need to cooperate with us. Will you please tell us why you wore the red side of the parka? I'm sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I had my reasons, honest. I'll tell you everything, just quit bullying me. But, hold it. Ooh? Ooh? Whose voice was that? 'Twas I. Hold on a sec. It's a little too early for the endgame. Huh? Oh. Zvari. Oh, I really just want to hear that. Okay, he doesn't look that similar to him. At this point, it's just the hair. Hey, you in the fancy suit. Why'd you got a neck brace? Hadn't you been jumping the gun ever since your opening move? This man was in Kay's photo. Whoa, I guess I should introduce myself first. My name is... Knightley. What the fuck? Alright, cool guy. I really hope this doesn't play all the time. Jesus. Horace Knightley, the President's bodyguard. Second in command of his personal security unit. Ah. Watch it, pal. That's not a toy. Whoa, my bad. She just wants to come out and play. Can't seem to help it. Why do you have a gun if you're not a police officer? She's a lady of Zengfar. Only the President's bodyguards are authorized to use it. Anyway, back to business. I got some news for you. There's good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Makes no difference to me. Do as you wish. You sure? I'm giving you the first move. Alright, I gotcha. I'll start with my pawn. It seems you enjoy chess. You play too, Mr. Fancy Suit. It's Edgeworth, and I do have a fondness for chess. Is that so? Well then, Chessmaster Edgeworth, I'll start with the good news. The President's safe. Not even a scratch on him. Really? That's great, pal. So it was attempted murder, I guess. It seems that the young lady was not a murderer after all. Good for you, Nicole. But Whoa there. Don't forget, there's still bad news. The President is safe because his bodyguards protected him. Actually, I had nothing to do with it. It was the leader who protected him. Oh, the President's... Oh no, Rook died. At the cost of his own life. That would be the other bodyguard. Rook, was it? Yeah, that's right. Rook died to protect the President. Jesus. Being a bodyguard would be tough. Mostly because of that. You have to put someone else's life before your own. Ugh. What? Is that so? Rook is dead. What a shame. That means... Nicole... It means that the little lady killed him. My brother-in-arms. That ain't true. I ain't a murderer. Oh dear. Well there, pipe down, little Miss Murderer. He's got one hell of a set of teeth on him. They're huge. Jeez. Even if we had to make a sacrifice to protect the king. It was a pretty bad move. That castling. Sacrifices in castles? What's he talking about, sir? They're all chess terms. He's saying Rook's life was exchanged for the president's. This guy sure talks funny, sir. Horace Knightley, was it? What do you want? I'd like to examine the victim's body as soon as possible. And if it's possible, I'd like to question the president. Sorry, but I can't let you do that. What? I got another piece of news for you, and this one's a doozy. There's another piece of news. From here on out, this investigation will be handled by the Zengfar police. What? What's going on, pal? This case is under our jurisdiction. You have no right to interfere. You're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? The President knows about you solving the Yatagarasu case. I'm honoured. That's why the Chief Prosecutor designated you to be in charge of the case. It seems the Chief Prosecutor made a little appeal to the President, but it looks like you're the wrong guy for the job. I didn't know you'd have this kind of reaction. It's the President's orders. If you oppose, you'll cause an international incident. Capiche? Ugh, great. Hey little lady, get over here. We'll continue your questioning inside the President's plane. No. I didn't do nothing. Oh wow. Hey now, don't be a baby. You scared of a little Zengfar justice? Mr. Prosecutor, please help me. Miss Swift? It's clear that Miss Swift was the person in the red hood. However, that doesn't mean that the whole truth has been revealed. I really didn't do it. Please, believe me. Oof. Is it really alright for it to end this way? All I see is a girl with eyes full of fear, pleading for help. Certainly not someone who's committed a heinous crime. If I stand aside now and do nothing, the truth will be lost to the darkness. Well? What? Yeah! What happened? What? What? What the? You... Oh shit! Silence. What the is an impolite way to greet someone. Oh man, I thought my game was like glitching out then. But the audio is just really weird for this, I guess. Your neck injury has yet to heal, and you've already forgotten. No, not you, not now. It seems you've remembered. Hey, what are you doing? Cut it out, pal. You got some nerve to do that right in front of a detective and a prosecutor. Stop. Stay out of this. He's out of your league. Mr. Doe, who on earth are you? I'm not merely a simple ice cream salesman. He's a professional assassin. His name is... Shelley the Killer. We know. I've played Justice for All. Shelley the Killer. Is it gonna have a flashback? There's no one in law enforcement who doesn't know that, or know the name the Killer. An assassin who will carry out any request without fail. He was once involved in a case I handled. It's been a while, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Although I do believe this is our first face-to-face meeting. The real assassin was you all along. That is correct. I received a request from a key individual. To take the President's life. I should have seen his face before in the case files. Curses. Foiled again! I was careless. I'm glad I hid a knife inside my bandage before I entered the park. Even though my calculations were a little off. A knife? Not a gun? No, Mr. Knightley. Shall we play that game you love so much? Of course, the stakes will be your life. What are your demands? I want you to relinquish investigative authority back to Prosecutor Edgeworth. Investigative authority? What are you playing at? I simply want you to allow Edgeworth to continue his investigation. Huh? Why do you want that? Rook is an opponent who is connected to me by fate. I would like to discover the truth about his death. When that man died, the investigative authority was transferred to you. I am simply asking you to give it back to this prosecutor. With your life at stake, this really isn't the time to be stubborn. Why you... You're just using the investigation to get close to the president. And what if I am? Indeed, in order to continue the investigation, it is necessary that we enter the president's plane. As the leader of the president's bodyguards, I won't allow it. Oh? I thought you were only second in command. Now that Rook's gone, I'm in charge. I'm not sure if you're as capable as Rook was. What are you saying? I'm totally the leader now. Very well. In that case, please exercise judgment befitting of a leader. You can lose your life here, needlessly. Or will you allow the investigation to continue? He's using the investigation as an excuse? Why would he go to all that trouble? What is this man thinking? Who knows? Prosecutor Edgeworth, I trust you have no objections. Let's continue the investigation. Mr. Edgeworth, what should we do, sir? For now, we have no choice but to accept his proposal. At least we'll be able to investigate. But, listen well, detective. My god. I'll use the investigation to buy us time. Meanwhile, gather up all your men. Surround the president's plane so that he can't escape. Right. Roger that, sir. Oh, fuck me. No! Of all the times, I don't want it now. Great. Do I end the session here, though? Yes. Oh god, it seems like every case in this is going to take forever. Shit. Wow, alright. Jesus. Crazy. Bum 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 bum. Oh god, the death of the bodyguard Ethan Rook. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm going to end the session here. So, that is going to be the end of this session. I already really like this game. The cases seem to be longer already, which is interesting. It's been 90 minutes and I've only done half of the first case. But either way, that's going to be the end of the session. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, take care.